What's going on, ESGN Nation, and welcome back to another episode here on the channel as we're back here for some more Madden 22 here with the Cleveland Browns franchise, episode number 14. It's time for some Saturday night football here as we're getting closer and closer to the end of the regular season as we're in week 15, and tonight we are going to be hosting the Raiders here at home at First Energy Field, as the 4-9 Raiders are currently on a 2-game winning streak right now, and of course they are trying to do their best to stay at least somewhat relevant in the AFC West, as right now they're in last place in the division and would like to play spoiler here against us today and try to get again be one of those teams that try to knock us off, as we're currently on an undefeated streak right now here in the NFL. So we'll see if our winning ways can continue, or if the Raiders will be able to put a notch on their I was gonna say bedpost, but a notch in their hat, I guess you could say, or whatever the analogy you want to use, and try to be the first ones to get a victory here off of us, as we've been playing some pretty good football here. We've been finding ways to win games here, and at some point here, that's going to come crashing down in on us at some point here. But we're not worried about that right now. Now, Raiders right now currently, offensively this season, they are 19th in passing with 23 touchdowns. They are rushing TDs 23rd in the league with 14. And giveaways, they're 13th with 10. And then, of course, third down percentage, they are 44% in the league. So our job is to pretty much stop the inside running here on the defensive side. There, we have to try to stop Jacobs in this game here tonight. As you see there, the last game they had was, of course, against the rivals there, the Kansas City Chiefs. As Carr went, he had 3 touchdowns, 267 yards. He went 24 of 41 in that game. Completed just about close to 60% of his passes in that game. And of course, Josh Jacobs is going to be a key member in that offense there that we're going to definitely have to slow down. Of course, Hunter Renford and Drake there as well are going to be guys that we have to try to stop in the backfield. Of course, Josh Brown and Hunter Renfro in the receiving game as well are important guys that we're going to have to worry about, and especially the tight end or the receiver Waller. He's a big guy. He's like 6'6", 250 pounds, and he is their key top receiver right now in the season for the Raiders, and he is going to be a key acquisition there for them to get the game won. And he will have to be watched very closely, we're going to have to watch him like a hawk. To make sure he does not have a good game, because he can really change the game for the Raiders and put them in a good position here pretty quickly, as I've been looking at some of their numbers going into at least the last 3 or 4 games there. He's been putting up some pretty decent numbers and causing a lot of havoc there. Fortunately, did not, with the Chiefs there in that game, we didn't do so well, or he didn't do as great as they wanted him to do. But he's been putting up some good numbers. So we'll see what we can do. There you see our challenge there, of course. And we'll try to see if we can continue doing a good job. And like I said, we got to try to stop the inside run there against them. And of course, for us, we have to try to use the inside run, which has been very helpful for us. As, of course, last week we got Nick Chubb back. And that's been pretty much our game plan here, just kind of using the running game to kind of help out the passing game when it comes to Baker Mayfield. Of course, Baker Mayfield getting close to 20 interceptions this season. But at the same time, he's got a lot of touchdowns as well. He's getting close around that 40 mark for the season. As we see them, the Raiders will, of course, get the ball first. We'll see a 3rd and 10 coming up here, a ball on the 25-yard line here for the Raiders. As we'll see what they will do here on this pass here. Is this pass going to be completed? I believe it is. It's a new set of downs. And a nice job. A nice reception there for Brown on that play. So now Derek Carr now dropping back in the pocket, looking down the field. And he's going to be taken down by Jackson. That's a nice hit, as Jackson now has his 10th sack of the season. And that's what I like to see here. Is like I said, we got to put pressure on this QB here. We got to make him look foolish, and our defense can do that. But the question is, how often can we get in that backfield? Because we had game plans where we could get to the backfield there, but it's just no, it's not going to happen. And see Waller there. He's like I said, he's a big dude. He's going to be a tough guy to kind of bring down, but we got to try whatever we can to do so. 3rd and 5 coming up here. Carr in the backfield there with Jacobs as they'll go ahead and snap the ball here. Ball on the 40-yard line. That ball is going to be deflected, and it's going to be a flag on the field here. We'll see who this is on. It's going to be a holding call, and it's going to be on the offense there as Leatherwood will get called on that one, and that will end the drive for the Raiders. As we see Baker Mayfield, 38 touchdowns for him for the season, but like I said, 18 interceptions as he is getting a little over 3,500 yards now for the season. So 1st and 10 for Baker Mayfield and for the Browns, as we'll see a Hunt here coming out of the backfield. He'll start off here in today's game. Of course, you see Nick Chubb here. He is the actual starter in the backfield. As you see, we see them in a 2nd and 2. And there's, again, another run, another successful run from Nick Chubb, as he is going to get that one there for the 1st down. So, Nick Chubb putting up some pretty good numbers there as well this season. He is a 1,000-yard rusher. He's getting not the love that I would thought he would get with the numbers he's been putting up here. And yeah, he has missed 4 games, but for whatever reason, they're not giving him the respect that he should get on his name when it comes to the MVP. He's definitely got MVP status, but looks like right now when I was going into this game, Christian McCaffrey is pretty much the guy right now in the entire NFL that has the numbers to have the MVP. So we're going to try to change their minds here and have a really good set of games here as we getting closer and closer. Well, this is week 15, I said. So yeah, we got like 3 more weeks before the season ends. So we got to try to turn things around here quickly. Let's see Nick Chubb runs this one there. Nice run here from Chubb. He's getting down the field. He takes off from the 47-yard line. Big run there from him. That's going to get us in the end zone. 47 yards on the carry. And that is going to be the first points of the day here for the Browns, as they put up 6 on that run from Nick Chubb. Way to go there from Nick Chubb. We need to see more runs from him like that. And if we see more runs like that from him, getting 40, 50 yards, 60 yards, on a single play, that will be very, 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 very telling for him to get that. It has to be a way for him to get that MVP, be considered as an MVP this season. You see a nice sack from the defense. That is Gustin. So he gets in there, gets his sack, and that's going to put now a 2nd and 18 on Derek Carr and the Raiders, as the Raiders are unable to do anything on that play. So we'll see if we can push him back a little bit more here on this 3rd and 18 coming up. So 3rd and 18, drop back here for Carr. Carr finds there. That's going to be a receiver. That is going to be Waller, and Waller just walks all over our defense. Are you kidding me? Guys, get to him. And they do not, as that's an 83-yard touchdown play. I cannot believe that. That's a horrible 3rd and 18. You would think 3rd and 18, we've had this locked down, but no. Waller, take a look here. He just bum rushes our guys. Boom. Breaks off 2, 3 guys. He knocks over 3 guys and then takes off and gets a huge play. 3 plays, 75 yards on that drive. As they get a touchdown, they tie this up now 7 apiece. So ball the 21-yard line, back with the offense here of the Browns as they get that one to Nick Chubb for a small gain. Get to a 2nd and 6 coming up, and we'll see if we can try to make the same kind of noise here on the ground. As Nick Chubb there fights for that yardage, and he does get the first as they'll move him down to their own 35. And again, a new set of downs for the Browns. So 1st and 10. And so we have not really threw the ball too much here. Like I said, that's kind of on purpose because we want to make sure we get the running game going here. As Nick Chubb again finds another run there. And that, of course, gets him a first down again. As he is just gobbling up first downs here left and right. So 1st and 10 now here after the big play. Of course, I think now we might have to start throwing here. We only get too one-sided here on this drive. And pretty much in this game, as we'll see, Mayfield drops back here, fires this one there. That Huggins, and Rashad Huggins gets the catch. And that should be just about a 4-yard reception for him. Go now to advance to a couple plays later here on a 3rd and 6. We'll see if we can convert her on this first down. So we have the ball at midfield. And Mayfield here in the backfield along with Hunt. Hunt there maybe playing a screen pass here. We'll see what they're going to do. And they'll throw this one to Rashad Huggins as Huggins breaks a tackle. And he's going to be taken down there at the Raiders' 38-yard line for the first down. So we'll continue on here with another 1st and 10 here for Mayfield and the Browns. As they're, again, doing a great job here moving the ball both through the air and really through the ground. As they'll go back to the ground game here, and Chubb here runs this one there. He had a great hole there to run through, but he gets caught there, and that's a gain of 7. So 2nd and 3 coming up, and Mayfield now drops back in the pocket, and he stays in the pocket. He's got a solid pocket here today, as we'll see OBJ, as he gets this one down to the 15, and that's going to be another 1st and 10, as he's, of course, well over 1,000 yards here this season, along with him and Landry, who are doing a great job here receiving-wise, getting several receiving yards and doing a great job here. Even though there has been times they've been dropping balls that we've seen here as of late. But they're starting to pick up things here. I think now, especially with Nick Chubb back on the field here, I think they feel a little more comfortable taking that pressure off of them with a guy like him and the success he's had. As Mayfield gets taken down on that sack. And that is going to be Thomas on that play. That's a 5-yard penalty. Drops us back to a 3rd and 15. It says it's put us back at the Raiders 20. Mayfield again drops back in the pocket here, looks to the right-hand side, looks up, throws this one up there to Landry, and Landry gets this one at the 6. And they're going to be a yard short there, as we'll see a 4th and 1 coming up for the Browns on the next play. So we'll see if they're going to go for a field goal or if they're going to go for it. And they decide to elect for a field goal. Of course, you know our field goal situation as of late here, and it's not been a good one. As you'll see a 23-yard kick being up, it is good. No problem there. As the kicker here seems like he's been talked to here, and he is able to hit that one up in the uprights. So it's now 10-7. Cleveland leads this one, as we'll see Waller again, and a great catch there for him. Why not throw to him? He's a big body. He's a big target, and they can really do some damage with him, which we've already seen already here once all in this just this quarter alone. So they throw a pass up there again here, and who's gonna? I mean, really a 50. It's more like a 60-40 ball, 70-30 ball there when you throw it to him, because look how tall he is. He's just a monster. So 1st down for him and for the Raiders as they move the ball there on the 48-yard line of the Browns. As we'll see Walker here throws this one up there. That one almost gets tipped away by Newsome, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. Good deflection there for us, but it would be better if we could have got the interception. 2nd and 10 coming up, ball on the 48. Carr has a man in motion. Carr's have an open backfield. That's going to be thrown and it's going to be caught. And that's going to be it for the first quarter. Go now to a 3rd and 1. Trying to see if they can convert here on this 3rd down as Josh Jacobs go in the backfield here. And they're going to go ahead and I believe they'll give Jacobs there, as he was pretty much there. And they will give him the 1st down as Gustin and that offensive line try to make a stop. 1st and 10. After that play, if they convert for the 1st down, we'll see Jacobs again being called. And he was going to be stopped, as he'll lose a yard on that carry. And it's going to be the ball now on the Browns' 37-yard line, as the Browns are trying to make a stop here and maybe really just try to avoid them getting any kind of points here. But with their kicker they have, they probably couldn't get 3 additional points and tie this up. So 3rd and 11 coming up here. They know how serious this is, as they've already seen a bad 3rd down already. This one going up the middle there, and Jacobs could not hold on to it, as he was right in front of that pass, but just couldn't, for whatever reason, missed it. So now they go for a field goal here, and if they get this field goal here, this could potentially tie the ball game up 10 apiece. The kick is up, and it is good. And they have now tied this ball game up now 10 apiece here on this Saturday night NFL special here tonight. Ball game now tied up 10 apiece. 1st and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line. Hand this one off to Nick Chubb. Chubb's going to run in the backfield. He's going to get a nice carry there for another 1st and 10. As you see there, just 9 yards after contact here. He's doing a great job. And we'll see if he can continue that throughout the game. 1st and 10 for the Browns, as there's 8:35 left here in the 2nd quarter. And this one off there to Chubb. Chubb's going to run this one on the outside. Chubb's going to go down the sideline. He's going to go ahead and get down there to the 44 of the Raiders. Great run there from him. Beautiful 24-yard carry. And again, he is doing his job, which is moving those chains and setting up new 1st downs. Ball on the 44, 1st and 10 for the Browns, as Mayfield draws back in the pocket, looking to throw here. Throws this one to Landry. Landry's going to get hit hard. He's going to drop the football. That ball is going to be dropped at the 44, and the Browns lose the football. That is not Landry's fault. He just got hit he got popped pretty good on this one. Take a look here. He had good ball cut. He covered the ball pretty well, but he gets popped really well. And the Raiders take advantage of that one. Now they have possession here at their own 44-yard line. So Raiders had the ball on their full 44. They're looking to try to get the lead here. 1st and 10 here for Josh Jacobs, as he's going to be taken down in the backfield there, as there is an injury there by Martin, and he will take a knee, and he will probably go back to the backfield here. Hopefully not too serious, as we'll go ahead. And they'll go ahead and he'll leave on his own power going to the back to probably get some x-rays. Looks like he's holding his wrist there. So 2nd and 11 after the injury. We'll see the play here from David Carr. Or it's not David Carr, it's Derek Carr. As Carr there will throw this one. That'll be a completed pass, but does not get up the field, as the momentum for the receiver just takes him out of bounds, as Josh Jacobs gets thrown there. And, of course, he cannot get the first, so they'll be forced to punt. Ball now on their own 7-yard line. The Browns have the football back after a punt. A good job there, punt here from the Raiders, as Mayfield throws this one there to Landry again, trying to build Landry's confidence up here. As, you need to kind of do that from time to time for receivers. Can't be too scared. One, you cannot be scared to throw, even if you're throwing, 50 beginning interceptions. You just got to get yourself out of that rut. They want you to do there. And as we see a drop ball there, what is going on that play? As that was I believe to Austin Hooper. We'll see now another throw here to Rashad Higgins there. Higgins there going to find the 1st down marker, and does so as he gets the ball at the 30. And that's going to, of course, be a new set of downs for the Browns as they go now for another 1st and 10. Browns looking to try to break this 10-10 tie. Hunt in the backfield there. Hunt scrambles off to the left-hand side. Tries to get back inside, but he gets caught. It's now going to be a 3rd and 7 coming up after the play. Ball on their own 33-yard line. See if they can try to convert here. They got to get this ball somewhere inside the 40. Mayfield drops back here looking for a deep pass. Finds Peoples-Jones. Finds this one down the sideline. Great play as he gets pushed out of bounds there at the 40. As he gets a nice rack of 10 yards on that reception. And that, of course, will get a new set of downs. So now on the Raiders' 40-yard line with 4:40 left here in the first half. Mayfield drops back in the pocket, scrambles off to the right-hand side, looking down the field, throws this one up there. That one's off target just by a smudge. Intended there for OBJ. So for 2nd and 10 coming up, ball on the 40. We'll see what Mayfield's going to do. He's going to call audible here. Mayfield drops back in the pocket, scrambles off to the right-hand side. He's looking down the field maybe for a big play here. And now he's going to go ahead and run this one himself as he gets a big gain of 10 on that play. Nice run there from him. That's his first rush of the day. Baker Mayfield gets 10 yards on that carry. So 1st and 10 here after the big run there from the QB. Now he's calling an audible here. As he is reading something there, he does not feel comfortable with the defense. He'll hand this one off to Nick Chubb, and Chubb's going to take this one here. He's going to scream it off to the right-hand side, and he's going to get down to inside the 20. They're going to mark him at the 16, as he has now well over 150 yards already in this game. So a tough day here for this rushing defense of the Raiders. You got to try to see if they can find a way to stop him. If not, it could be a very long second half for them. Coming up here as we see Nick Chubb again getting his number called, and he'll run this one there to the 8 as he'll get a gain of 8 on the play. 2nd and 2 coming up as they're now inside the 10. We'll see if they're going to keep this one on the ground or going to go through the air. No, they're going to go ahead and keep it on the ground. Give that to one to Hunt, and that'll be a carry there as they'll get to the 3-yard line and get a new set of downs here. As you see, Hooper does have an injury. He has a pectoral strain. He'll be sitting out for a little bit for the game. 1st and 10 coming up after the run there from Hunt. Mayfield in the backfield along with Hunt on his left-hand side there. Calling for audible here as Mayfield drops back in the pocket looking to throw one in the end zone there. If that one gets thrown up, it's going to be batted away. And oh my God, that was close. I hate seeing plays like that. But it does get batted away, an incomplete pass. 3rd and goal coming up here. Mayfield's going to look like he's going to try to go for it again here in the air. But we'll see what man he's going to throw to. Could he be thrown to one of his favorite targets? Yes, he is. He's going to throw to OBJ. He gets this one there near the 3-yard line. Gets this one in there. Touchdown, Browns. As OBJ gets into the end zone here. His first touchdown of the day. And that is going to be touchdown number 14 for OBJ. And that's going to now break this tie up here as we have 2:50 left here in the first half. It's going to be a 17-10 ball game. So I did say they could be playing. They could play spoiler here if we do not take them. We don't take them seriously here. And so far, we've seen this is pretty much one of the biggest highlights of the game is Waller. We got to find a way to stop him. So far, he's got 1 touchdown here. But the way they've been throwing to him as of late, it could be a very tough day for us defensively if we cannot find someone can at least not necessarily stop him, but just kind of neutralize him, kind of slow him down if we can. Ball on the 25-yard line here, 1st and 10. We'll see a handoff there from Josh Jacobs, and he gets hit hard, but he is able to hold on to the football as he gets a couple yards on the play. Ball on the 20-yard line here with 2:30 left. 2nd and 6. We'll see a quick pass there to Waller again. Waller brought down this time by a gang of Browns as he does get the first down. So like I said, he's a tough guy. It's going to take more than just one body to get on top of him to stop him. May have to have an old defense on him at some point. 2nd and 9 coming up after the 2-minute warning. 17-10 here. Browns lead this one by 7. Handoff there. Play action. Try to get to the quarterback. Cannot get to him, but they'll find the receiver, and he will get there. He will get Jacobs there on that play as he does get 9 yards on the reception. Carr now throws up the middle there. That is no other than Waller again. Cannot get to him. He just got too much good speed, and that is touchdown number 5 for him for this season as the Raiders now are going to be able to tie it up here. It's going to be 17-all. And look at this pass right here. Just a big, wide open. A big target. You can't really miss him at all. He is 6'6", 255 pounds. That's we need a target like that. I'm not going to lie. Every team needs a target like that. So now tied up, 17-all. Ball on the 18-yard line. 1st and 10 for Mayfield. Mayfield's going to drop back in the pocket, throw this one up there. That's going to be thrown, and it's going to be dropped by Huggins as he cannot hold on to the football that time, as he is pretty well covered there. 2nd and 10. Mayfield again drops back. Good pocket for him. He throws this one to Hooper. Hooper's going to take this one down the field all the way down to the 42-yard line, as that's a big gain there for us. Nice catch and a nice reception there from Hooper as he's able to get the first down and keep this ball moving, and of course keep the chains going with 1:22 left here in the first half. We'll see what the Browns are going to try to do here. They're going to try to maybe go for the end zone or maybe try to set up for a field goal and take a small lead going into the half. Mayfield now drops back in the pocket, looking down the field here. Throws this one up there to Peoples-Jones, and somehow Peoples-Jones holds on to the football there. Oh my goodness! They call a quick timeout with just about a minute left here in the first half. That's a big play from Peoples-Jones. Like to see that. We got to see more of that. And see Mayfield drops back deep in the pocket. That one's intended for Landry, but there is a flag on the play here. We'll see who this is on. And it's going to say pass interference on the defense. That's on the Raiders. That's on Casey Hayward Jr. And that's going to put us on the 14-yard line after that penalty. So ball down the 14-yard line. Thank you for that penalty there, Mr. Hayward. As we'll see, Mayfield drops back in the pocket, throws this one up there. That one, just threading the needle in that small window there. And that's going to be now it's going to be an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 now coming up here. Mayfield looking to get something going here as Mayfield drops back in the pocket here. Looks back, looks here, fires this one up there. That's going to be picked off. And that's going to go back to the Raiders here, as that was just a bad look. As Casey Hayward, of all people, who caused the penalty for us to get up that close, decides to return the favor and try to take it back for a pick six. Brutal. As Mayfield didn't realize there was to be honest, I didn't realize there were so many white jerseys over there, but he tried to get that one in the back corner of the end zone there on the far right-hand corner, and that's going to be interception as Carr now comes back out. Carr now with just 43 seconds left, ball in their own 17. They'll throw a quick pass there. That's going to be a reception. I believe that is to Hunter Renfrow. Excuse me. As he gets the first. We'll see now, ball on the 32-yard line. Carr throws this one up to Waller. Waller's going to have to be pushed out of bounds. But he does get the first down, as he's already had 2 touchdowns here today from that man right there, Derek Carr. Ball on the 44-yard line, 31 seconds left. Both teams have 2 timeouts remaining. 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Carr's going to throw this one up again there. This time he is going to throw this one, and that's going to be a reception. And that's going to be another timeout for the Raiders. 1 timeout left for the Raiders with 27 seconds left. 2nd and 4. Raiders trying to find the ball here. They throw this one up there, and that is going to be an incomplete pass, as the receiver could not hold on to it. 3rd and 4 coming up. Raiders trying to get something going. And so we'll see a pass there. That's going to be deflected. Great job there from Hill. It's going to be a 4th and 4. And now their ball is at the 50-yard line. They'll have no choice but to punt. So with 14 seconds left here, Mayfield's going to maybe try something down the field here. Maybe try to get as close as they can. So they'll throw this one up there. That's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. They'll get out of bounds, and a timeout will be called. Browns will burn their 2nd timeout now here in the half with 1 timeout remaining. 8 seconds left until we get to halftime. Ball on the 42-yard line. Mayfield looking back, drops back here, looks down the field, looking to make a last-minute throw, though it cannot be caught, as it is going to be tipped away. And with 1 second left, they got 1 play to go for here. I believe that was intended there for Huggins. So now 2nd and 10 coming up. Mayfield drops back in the pocket, looking down the field here. Tries to heave that one up there. No, he's going to get stumbled out of bounds. And that is going to be your half. Tough break there. But nonetheless, we tried our best to get to down the field here. And Mayfield, I can't get mad at him on that one. I can't get mad at him with the interception there towards on that previous drive there, because he tried his best. But unfortunately, Casey Hayward's like, you know what? I caused that play. I caused them that penalty for them to get down here so close. I got to do something to return it to help my team out, and he did so, as he picked that one right out of the air as we try to get to the back corner on that right-hand side of the end zone. But it happens, and as they say, you live by the sword, or you live by the pen, you die by the pen. In this case, you live by the football, you die by the football. And that's exactly what happened to us. You take a look at some of the games that are already happened already. And, of course, You know, because we're getting close. We're in the holiday season. Of course, they start showing the games on Saturdays now. We're one of those Saturday night games, but still some other games to play. And of course, there's some other teams that still haven't really crystallized their playoff hopes just yet, and they're hoping to do that as they go along here in the season. Of course, Raiders would love to play spoiler hero with us, even though we have the #1 seed here in the AFC. But again, just putting that doubt in us, that's exactly what they want to do here, and just try to cause some havoc with us and bring our momentum down that we've had so far this season. So, you know, would you call it a trap game? Maybe. But nonetheless, here we'll try to see what we can do here in the start of the second half. As we get to the second and 1 here, as we see, oh, nice run here from Chubb. Chubb got this one here. Another big run here from Chubb. He's going down the field, but he's tight roping the sideline there at the 28-yard line. Big run there from Chubb, as that's his 5th 20-yard rush this season. 20 yards or more here this season. Great run there from Nick Chubb as he gets another huge first down. So we'll see another 1st and 10 here, and ball in the 28, and Mayfield's going to be bold. He's going to run this one in, but he is going to slide to protect himself as he gets another run. As, of course, he lost some yardage there towards the end of the half there as he was trying to roll out to make a throw down the field, but then avoid a sack and then kind of end up stumbling out of bounds. 1st and 10, Mayfield drops back, throws this one up the middle there to Higgins, and Higgins gets this one there. That is a flag on the play. We'll see what they're going to call. They're going to say roughing the passer, and this ball could be placed on the 1-yard line. After this is to the goal, it's going to be at the 1. So we'll see. Yes, we're going to go ahead and accept it. So the ball being placed at the 1-yard line. I thought maybe they gave us a touchdown as he kind of rolled in there, but yeah. But we'll see. Chubb here runs this one there. He's going to be stopping the backfield for a loss of 2. And it's going to be a 2nd and goal coming up, as the Raiders just did not see this coming here in the start of the second half. So now ball on the 1-yard line, 3rd and goal. We'll see what the Raiders are going to do here. Tie ball game, 17-all. We could break this open, and it could be a 1-possession lead, being 24-17, as we'll see Hunt run this one in there, and Hunt gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders, as that is Hunt's 15th touchdown, rushing touchdown here this season. Nice job, and that's going to put us now a 1-possession lead. Now the question is, can our defense come out here to start in this the second half and try to get this first drive of the Raiders to shut down pretty quickly? We'll see. As you take a look there, Jacobs on the sideline there, a little upset probably with the team, with the defense, hoping that the defense was going to put a stop there, as they had a good momentum there going into the half. 1st and 10, ball here on the 25-yard line for Derek Carr. Carr's going to drop back here, throws this one there, of course, to his big target, Waller, as that huge target keeps moving here and does a great job, as he is now well over 200 yards with only 7 catches for the day. 1st and 10 coming up here, ball on the 42-yard line. Derek Carr going to drop back here. He's going to throw this one up there for a incomplete pass, but there is a flag on the field here. We'll see who this is on. And it's going to be a flag. It's going to be on Andre James of the Raiders. And that's going to push him back now to the 32. So a 10-yard penalty. It's going to be a 1st and 20. They'll repeat the down. But now put him on the 32-yard line. That ball's going to be thrown and quickly caught there, as that's going to be about a 10-yard reception. That one's going to be picked off. Nice play. That, I believe, is Williams, excuse me. Williams gets the interception, and that is a big turnaround here, as now we have the ball at the 45-yard line of the Raiders. As you see, Baker Mayfield's numbers here today. Now Mayfield has a great opportunity here now to continue his run here on offense and try to extend this lead even more, as we'll see a pass there thrown up there to Higgins, and Higgins, come on, dude, gotta hold on to the football. 2nd and 10 coming up, ball on the 45, 6:30 left here in the 3rd quarter. Mayfield drops back in the pocket, scrambles off to the right-hand side, looking down the field here, throwing this one up there to Higgins again. Higgins gets around the defender, but he's going to get tripped up. Nice play, nice stop there from the defense, and Higgins redeems himself there on that play. He had it the first time around, and Mayfield's like, "No, we gotta feed you that ball there, kid. You had it, but you just let it go." And there you see he gets down now inside the near the 10 on the play. First and 10 now. Here, ball on the 11-yard line. Mayfield in the backfield, calling an audible here. If he doesn't feel comfortable with what he's reading from the defense, now I'm going to change a route here for someone. Mayfield drops back, throws this one up there. Peoples-Jones gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns, as the Browns get on the field here. And that is Peoples-Jones, his third touchdown of the season, his first touchdown of the day. And that's going to extend this lead here now by 2 possessions, as the Browns are starting to click here on offense now. Now if we got our offense clicking, hopefully our defense can keep it up. As you see the defense there celebrating, it's 31-17. And see Derek Carr's number, 16 of 25, 275, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. So the ball's placed on the 25-yard line after the kick return, and we'll see Carr there again, finds his target, and that is going to be Waller as he trips up there and finally slows him down, as we kind of, again, just kind of try to neutralize him as best we possibly can, and we'll see how things go. Ball on 29-yard line after that 4-yard reception there from Waller. We'll see Carr now drops back here, throws this one up there to the receiver, and that's going to be a catch there for Brown. No, excuse me, that's not Brown. That is Ruggs there. He gets the catch. So now 1st and 10 after the catch. New set of downs. Man in motion there for the Raiders, as we'll see a handoff there. And Josh Jacobs is going to get taken there, but I believe he might get a yard or 2. If not, gets back to the line of scrimmage there on that play. Ball on the 44. They are switching guys around here, so a huge rotation there on the offensive side. There you see now they're bringing in, and they're trying to try a little pass there. They get a couple yards there. They're going to be short of the first, as that was a catch there to Brown on that play. 30 inches coming up here. They got to try to convert here for the first down. Just try to at least keep themselves alive here on this drive. So far, we've done a good job here. We got a quick 3 and out. Of course, that turnover. And we'll see a nice tackle there, but already a first down, as that is going to go and be a 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Raiders are struggling a little bit here in the third quarter. We haven't seen a score yet, as we'll see a pass there. That's going to go to Jacobs, and he'll get that catch out of the backfield, and that'll be a short gain for him and the Raiders. 3rd and 3 coming up here, trying for another first down. Carr there throws that one up there. That's going to be caught, but he'll get hit hard, and he'll hold on to it, as that's a nice reception there to Waller, who gets another catch. Again, he is just getting these catches left and right. We have not found a way to stop him yet. He's gotten every catch thrown to him in this ball game. 3rd 6, ball in the 16. Derek Carr throwing that one up, and that's going to be a screen pass there to Jacobs. Jacobs going to be finally stopped and slowed down there at the 11, as he'll be just a yard short of getting the first down. Nice stop there from, or I should say, that was not Jacobs, that was Drake. So they'll go for it here on 4th and 1. Thought maybe they'd go for a field goal instead, but they're going to go for it here because they know they need these points here. They fall back anymore, it's going to be in trouble. See a pass there, that's going to go to Brown, and he gets into the end zone. Oh, that's not Brown. It is Brown. Never mind, my bad. I need to look at my numbers here. Yeah, Brown. That is Brown, and he gets the touchdown there. He is down for the touchdown, as that is going to be a now 31-24 ball game. So now we're back to a 1-possession game here today. Minute 10 left here in the third quarter. Ball on the 22-yard line of the Browns, as the Browns here will give this one to Nick Chubb, and Chubb will run this one for a short gain there of a couple of yards. Now go to a 3rd and 5. Trying to convert here on first down. It looks like they're going to try to do it through the ground game. Why not? It's been useful for us here. It's been helpful, as we'll see there. Oh, Nick Chubb gets stopped, and I think he'll come up short. Yes, he will. They'll say he is just short of a yard there, as that's a good stop there from the Raiders. We'll see what the Browns are going to try to do here with just 7 seconds left here in the third quarter. So we go into the fourth quarter. They select to go for it to start off the quarter here. So 4th and 1 coming up. We'll see what the Raiders are going to do. See if this is going to be a good call or not from the coach. As Mayfield's making sure he's checking all them, making sure there's all the guys know what the play they're going to be running here, and they do. And they get this one for Nick Chubb, as he does get the first. Barely get the first. But he does get it. As he goes to a ball of 33, hand this one off to Hunt. Hunt's going to run this one. He's going to find the first down marker. Gets the first down. And again, it starts to, that clock is, we need to get that clock ticking away here as they get another first down by the way of Hunt's legs. 1st and 10 coming up, ball on the 45-yard line. Mayfield hands this one off there to Chubb. Chubb's going to find the marker here. Chubb keeps his legs moving before he is finally caught there at the 42. Nice run there for a gain of 12 on that play. And that's a first down for the Browns as they keep that clock ticking and keep this drive alive. As again, doing a great job here moving the chains here, and of course doing a great job on the ground game here today. I know he's a little over 150 yards. He might be somewhere around that 200-yard mark here today. 1st and 10 coming up. Mayfield, ball on the 42. Play clock run down to 6. They'll hand this off again to Nick Chubb, and Chubb's going to be taken down there again as he's now at 240 yards, and of course 1 rushing touchdown for the day. 3rd and 2 coming up. On the 34. We'll see what they're going to do here. They're going to hand this one off to Chubb, and Chubb's going to get some great blocking down the field. He's going to get all the way down to the 16 for a huge first down. Nice play, nice run. And again, the Raiders do not have an answer to this question. How do you stop Nick Chubb up the middle? 1st and 10. Ball handoff to Nick Chubb again. They're going to call his number once again. Of course, like I said, he's had 4 weeks. He's been hungry. He's been wanting to get on the field here. And he is ready to go. 2nd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 14. And you'll see a handoff there to Hunt. Hunt's going to run this one here. He's going to get inside the 5, and he's going to be stopped at the 2. As that's a nice run there from Kareem Hunt, as he does get another first down here for his team. And there you see the Raiders, you see the coach there, not happy about that run there. As they say, hey, come on, guys, we got to stop, and we're only running up the middle. So now 1st and goal coming up here, ball on the 2. 6 minutes left here in this ball game. We'll see what they're going to do. If they're going to run Nick Chubb they're going to run to the right-hand side. Gets into the end zone, touchdown. Browns on the board again as Nick Chubb has 1,450 yards to my calculation here. And he gets another touchdown here for himself and for this team. As that, I believe that is his, looks like his 18th rushing touchdown of the season. Nice run there from Nick Chubb as it's a 38-24 ball game. So back to a 2-possession lead. Ball on their own 25-yard. The Raiders trying to get down the field here. Throw this one up to Waller again. Waller breaks a tackle, but finally gets tripped up as he gets to the 50-yard line there. This guy, again, we don't have anybody to body against him. I mean, no one his height on our team right now. So we might have to double team him at some point here. Jackson there trying to get this sack there off of the QB, but that ball is going to be thrown on time, and his car gets that one out of his hands and gets that one to the receiver for a 4-yard reception. 2nd and 6 coming up with just 5 minutes left here in the ball game. Man in motion. I believe that is Jacobs in the backfield. Now I'm playing as a receiver. We'll see a ball thrown up the middle there, and again, why not throw it to your biggest target? That is Waller again, as he gets another reception here on this drive. 1st and 10, man in motion again. That is Jacobs. And you know who they're going to be throwing to here in this situation. Carr drops back here, throws this one up to why not? He throws this one, I think this time to Hunter Renfro, as we have not seen too much of him today, as they do get the first down the catch. Again, another 1st and 10. Carr dropping back here. Carr's going to get in trouble, and then he's going to be taken down by Myles Garrett. Great stop there from Garrett. We have not seen too much of him here today, but I'm glad he has now finally showed up here as he gets a nice sack lunch. As we take a look here, brings down Carr and kind of stalls this drive a little bit here now. As you see, it was already too late when they seen that brown jersey go by him. It's like, yeah, you know who that is. 2nd and 20 or 3rd and 20 here. We'll see a pass play that is going to be thrown there, and that's going to be not caught. Incomplete pass. So now they got to go for on 4th and 20. Carr is going to throw this one up there. That's going to be picked up by Newsome as he gets this one. He's trying to take it back for a pick 6. Brings this one back to the 34-yard line. Almost back to right where it was thrown from. And he gets this one. Nice job there from Newsome as he gets the interception. And that is his 4th of the season, as he is able to pick that one out of the air, take that one away from Josh Brown, and now have control here back to Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield 15 of 26, 233, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception for the game. We'll see what he can do here on this drive here now. 1st and 10, ball in the 34. Nick Chubb going to run this one on the outside. They're on the right side. And, of course, we're going to make a nice run. As they'll say, he's just short of getting the first down. So that's all right for 2nd and inches here. That gives plenty of course, time that we can burn off. Just 2:50 left here in the final quarter of this ball game. We'll see Nick Chubb runs this one there. He is going to get the first down. He is not going to be denied on that play. Ball now at the 48 on the Brown side of the football field. Mayfield drops back here deep in the pocket, scrabbles off here, runs back in the inside, slides down near the 40 in Raiders territory, and that's a huge first down, as that's going to be now his 4th carry. 18 yards for the day on the ground there from Mr. Baker Mayfield. Mayfield under center now here, 1st and 10. Drop back here, looking down the field here. He's got to get rid of the football here. He throws this one up to Higgins, and Higgins gets the catch. But the catch is going to be out of bounds. It's going to be a 2nd and 10 now here on the play. Under 2 minutes now here, as the Browns got the 2-minute warning. Mayfield drops back here, scrambles here, looking for a block here, looking down the field, and he's going to get pushed out at the 27 for another first down, as he has now 5 carries for 31 yards. 1st and 10 again now for the Browns. 1:48. Mayfield dropping down the field here. He's going to get hit hard there on his blind side there. He's all right, but he's going to get sacked there on the play, and that's going to be the first time now burned by the Raiders. 2nd and 20 coming up. Handoff, or no, play action here. And Mayfield going to throw this one up there. That's going to be caught by Landry, and that's going to be inside the 20. And again, the Raiders calling a timeout. Now, you may be asking the reason why they keep throwing the football here when they should be running it. Well, I kind of want to see them use their timeouts here. As we'll see Mayfield now drops back in the pocket. Mayfield here running. Takes this one here. Mayfield is going to be brave, and he's going to get only down to the 30 as they call another timeout. Raiders burn their last timeout now. No more timeouts remaining, and now they're going to try to run the football here. With 1:28 here, Browns really want to stick it to them by getting this football in the end zone here, but they're going to stop Nick Chubb as they spin him around there a bit, as they'll keep him there. No gain on the play. 2nd and goal coming up. Mayfield in the back, or Mayfield under center here, hands this off to Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb's going to get a good run there as he hurdles over his own man, gets into the end zone, touchdown Browns, as Nick Chubb gets his 3rd rushing touchdown of the day, and that is rushing touchdown number 19 for him for the season, as he's able to get in the end zone. Beautiful play there. You see, oh, look at that beautiful hurdle, gets there and gets into the end zone. Beautiful run there. Nice job. And now that puts a 3-possession lead here. Raiders are pretty much done and over with here. Less than a minute left here. We'll see what the Raiders can do here on this last drive, which wasn't too much because they just pretty much just couldn't get down the field. And that's how this game is going to end. So nice job there for the Browns to pick up a win here on Saturday Night Football here in front of a live crowd. And they pick up a win, no doubt, here. And again, continues the undefeated streak that we're on right now. Your final score, 45-24 here in Cleveland. Nice game here. Well, look, I mean, good passing there from the Raiders. I can't deny that. We did a great job shutting down their run, but I think we got bad intel because it was more about the passing there. We had to stop. The passing was just brutal on us, and especially the main guy being Waller doing what he did in that game. I mean, it's just like, jeez, like. I mean, I think every throw that was passed, every pass that was thrown to him, he caught. I mean, and then he just kind of just like stiff armed us with his foot, like, get off of me. But yeah, this was a fun game, and definitely, you know, I wasn't, you know, I was kind of was hoping that we could get away from the interceptions, but hey, it happens. You know, it's Baker Mayfield. What can I say? But Mayfield had a really decent game there. 16 of 28, 251, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception, 3 sacks. Nick Chubb, 31 carries, 285 yards. He had 3 touchdowns and 3 broken tackles. Hunt as well had a nice game there. Wish we got him closer to 100 yards in the game. Should have utilized him a little bit more, but we didn't. But he had 6 carries, 35 yards, and a touchdown. Receiving wise, People Jones had 4 receptions, 84 yards, and a touchdown. Higgins had 5 catches for 74 yards. I tried my best to get him in the end zone, but it just didn't work out. OBJ, he had 2 catches for 19 yards and a touchdown. Of course, Landry, quiet day for him. 4 receptions, 51 yards. They were kind of really keen on him a lot. I mean, I know I've thrown to him quite a bit here in the last couple of games, but yeah, they were just like all over him when he had a couple drops as well, just like Higgins did. Defensively, you know, Ward had 7 tackles. Del Pitt had 7 tackles. As for Johnson had 6 tackles, a tackle for loss. Also, Kamara had 4 tackles and a tackle for loss. Walker had a tackle. 3 tackles and a tackle for loss. Newsom had an interception, which was nice. And he had 3 tackles, and then of course Garrett had a tackle and a sack, and Jackson also had 2 tackles and also a sack as well in this game. As for David Carr, 32 of 49, 455 yards. He completed 71% of his passes. He had 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, which was nice for us to stop. In the running game, we did our job. We stopped Jacobs, only 9 carries for 8 yards. Not a great day there for him. Waller, on the other hand, had a magnificent day. 14 catches for almost 300 yards. Yeah, and 2 touchdowns for him. He did have 1 drop, but I was surprised that he had that 1 drop there. I'm kind of surprised seeing that right now, because I thought every catch he had, he pretty much had. But yeah, he only had 1 drop ball there. So go figure. Take a look at the rest of the stats there for defensively there, and you know, like I said, we did, you know, it was really nice when we got that first touchdown in the second half, and then we were able to get them 3 and out, or in some cases when we got the interception, it kind of turned things around. Of course, Casey Hayward had to get an interception on us after, you know, before that he, you know, causes his team a penalty. I thought that was just funny. I just laughed very loudly. My family thought it was crazy when that happened. I'm like, yep, that's just Madden for you. So as we take a look here at the post-game interview, post-game press conference here, we're talking about the game, and of course, coach just giving credit to the guys, which I mean, it is. I mean, they just did a lot of good work there, especially rushing. There you see the entire offensive line will get 10,000 XP. So we got quite a few upgrades that we can make upgrades for our offensive line, which is getting better and better as we go along here. So I mean, compared to what they were at the beginning of this series to now, it's amazing. I'm loving seeing the improvement of the players here. And like I said, we got a lot of guys. We got quite a few guys we got to make some decisions on, which is going to be nice. Well, I like the XP set I have, which is going to make it tougher for us to make these tough decisions on who's going to stay, who's going to walk. And of course, that means also too, there's going to be a plethora of players that we can pick up in the off season and free agency and such. And that's what I like, this slider set I found on Operation Sports. And of course, I've kind of tweaked some stuff there between me and a couple of my buddies that play this game as well. So, you know, just try to make it a little as realistic as we can. So as we take a look here, we're 14-0. We're getting ready to go on the road here. We're going to Lambeau Field, the frozen tundra. We're going to be taking on the Green Bay Packers in that late game there. Of course, it'll be on Fox, so stay tuned for that. That'll be the next episode number 15, week 16, as we take on the 6-8 Green Bay Packers. Devontae Adams and, of course, Rodgers. Could this be his last season in this game? I don't know. We'll find out. But we'll see if we can take them on and see if we can continue our undefeated streak here as we try to go for 15-0. But that's it for this episode, you guys. So the Cleveland Browns series. If you guys did enjoy today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you guys did enjoy today's episode. Not to mention, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. Check us out on our second channel. We got great content over there on ESGNet LP. And also, of course, check us out on Twitch as we do live stream on Twitch. The schedule is down below in the description. Check us out there. It's always a good time. Always have good, fun vibes. And it's just a fun time being there. So definitely go there if you haven't checked us out yet over on Twitch. But that's it for this episode of the Cleveland Browns franchise. Stay tuned for more here on the channel. As always, keep yourselves and each other healthy. And I will see you guys next time.